So, welcome to Mindful Monday. And so for Mindful Mondays, we're still going to carry on having alternate weeks of meditation practice, which was last week and next week, and alternate weeks of mindfulness, meditation and embodiment, which includes some embodiment exploration, which is what we've got today. But I've updated it and did cause some confusion. I appreciate and apologise for that. But now it's the same Zoom link every week. So if you come to the Zoom at 11 a.m. UK time on the morning, it's the same link once you've registered. And we are live streaming at 7 p.m. UK time in the evening. So perhaps just to start, maybe just give yourself a moment. We rush around sometimes when we head to an event and it's a very warm day here, and rushing around is not the best idea. So perhaps a little bit of centering. We've done centering before, following an ABC. And traditionally for centering, eyes are best left open so that you can practice and use centering in real life. If you prefer to close your eyes, that's fine. Everything is an invitation and a choice. So A is for awareness, just noticing the space that you're in, your feet on the ground, your body resting on the seat or the mat or the chair. Notice the space around your body, sounds in the distance. And notice how your body feels, have awareness of yourself. And then take your awareness to your breath. No need to change it. Although sometimes bringing awareness to it, we naturally change it. Then B is for balance. So perhaps rocking back and forth a little, side to side, up and down even, and finding that spot where the least physical effort is required. Your body supporting itself. Maybe you can bring some balance to your breath, so the breath is equal in and out. And then C is for core. So we soften the core. So inhale and perhaps extend through the spine. And then as you exhale, bring softness to your forehead, your face, your jaw, shoulders, chest, belly. Even have a waggle of the jaw. And do that again. Inhale and extend. Exhale and soften. Let your belly be soft. And on the third time, you can even have an audible exhale. So inhale and extend. Exhale. And just notice how you feel. Notice if there's any shift in your nervous system, how you feel in your body. It's okay if there isn't, but it's useful to notice if there is. And then you can stay seated if you want, but I'm going to come to standing. And we do embodiment poses, but not yoga as such. So no specific clothes are required. You don't actually ever need any formal yoga clothes for what I do. And we're going to do a pose this week called taking up space or being seen. But first, as ever, as we have done each time so far, I'd like to remind you of self-care pose because I think it underpins everything else. And you can stand or be seated for self-care. One hand across to the opposite shoulder, one hand around to the lower ribs. Dropping the head a little to one side. Dropping the gaze. And feeling into that embrace. Give a little extra squeeze. Feeling that kindness, self-compassion and self-love. A little bit of self-nourishment and nurturing. And then swap sides if you want to. You can stay on the first side if you prefer. Hand to shoulder, hand lower ribs. Tilt and drop the head, drop the gaze. Or close your eyes. And this is a pose you can have in your own practice. We use it regularly in our physical mat practices. Feeling into that embrace. And just to notice if it's familiar, because when people start doing this pose, sometimes they find it isn't that familiar, and it can bring up emotion. But they can also perhaps notice that it would be useful in life. You might notice that. And then let go and shake it off. Have a little shimmy, have a shake. And we'll just have a swing like we often do. Let some air move around you. Find where you feel a little bit tight or creased and uncrunch. And then come to stillness. And this pose being seen, and some of you have done this with me before, we're coming into star pose basically in yoga, but thinking about this as how we put ourselves out there, how we are seen, how we take up space in the world. And this is specific to you. So we'll do it first and then we'll think about what that might mean. So legs out, you only take them as wide as you want, and you can do this seated. You just have your legs out in front of you, seated to the side. Arms down, elbows bent. And then we're going to bend the knees. And you can bend as low as you want. You can come right down into an almost goddess if you want. And then we're going to spread out into the star. Arms and legs, you might go a little and you might go back. You might go a bit more and you might come back. Like a flower opening up, or throwing back the curtains and being seen. Taking up space in your life. And notice if it's uncomfortable. Some of us spend our lives hiding a little. Some of us find it easier than others, and that might be personally in relationships, friendships, or professionally. So just noticing the familiarity and where in your life it's familiar and where perhaps in your life it might be useful. Just stretch out once more. Eyes open, open to the world. And pause a moment. We're going to come back to it. Sit down if you wish. And consider, is this embodied presence of being seen, is it something that's familiar or useful to close relationships, friendships, work colleagues, work for people who are in employment, and particularly self-businesses, or if you're trying to progress at work, might be about marketing or showing what you do and being confident in showing what you do. But it's equally important in our personal lives. So just pause and notice, and you may wish to have hand on heart, hand on belly, and soften your gaze or close your eyes and just notice how that landed in your body. Where sensations may arise in your body, it might produce butterflies in your tummy or tightness in your throat. Notice. And I'm going to pause the recording to have some discussion with the Zoomies, and we'll be back in a moment. So, finding your bit, and even putting fingertips to your shoulders if your shoulder hurts, that might help. So trying again, stepping out, And I like to bend the knees just to reach into it, but it's personal choice. Stepping out and reaching into it. And visualize being seen in whatever is relevant for your life. Coming back. Just play with moving in and out of it. And imagining where it might be helpful. Aeroplane going overhead. I did this at the top of Roseberry Topping. It was an achievement and I felt like being seen at that point. So you can even imagine where you would like to be seen physically in a specific place. And let that go. Ooh, shake it off. So letting that experience settle, but maybe taking with us and considering it in our day how our relationship with being seen, our relationship with being out there in any part of our lives, and how that pose might be useful even to practice. I have a friend who was going through something in their business and they did it for marketing purposes and they practiced that every morning. They used several poses, but that was one of them. And actually self-care afterwards because it felt a little bit vulnerable. So a little bit of nurturing and nourishment afterwards to feel safe. So we have a guided meditation now. And as you know, traditionally, people sit tall in meditation, a long spine, but I really do encourage you to find the position that you would like most today. And if that is lying down, that is fine. And in meditation, we do usually close the eyes, but that's not comfortable for everybody. So you can soften the gaze and certainly look at the screen. You don't need to be on the screen. It's up to you if you want to be in the view of the screen, but you don't need to be. And bring anything that will make you comfortable. So, bolsters, cushions, pillows, blankets, whatever you need today. Even have a drink before you lie down, particularly as this is such a warm day whilst it's being recorded. So settling down. And initially, just being aware of the space that you're in. Sounds in the distance. Perhaps nearby. They may draw your attention and your thoughts. And you may be distracted by other things, and that's okay. If you get distracted, just bring yourself back in a friendly, gentle way. Without judgment. Some people find an anchor helpful in meditation, and that may be sounds or sensations or the breath. Noticing the breath as you breathe in and breathe out. If at any point you become anxious or unsettled, do open your eyes, look around the room, remind yourself of the space that you're in, or feel your fingers touch each fingertip or move each toe, just giving you a sense back to the connection with the here and now and your body. Take your awareness to your body now. Notice anywhere that is calling your attention louder. Notice how you're resting. Your connection with the chair or the ground or the mat. supported by the ground unconditionally, without effort. You may wish to visualize that connection down into the earth, imagining roots growing down from your body into the earth. And that support rising up. Perhaps you can soften your body a little with each exhale, feeling a sense of space in and around your body as you take up the space you need. Breathing in with ease, breathing out with softness, reaching and extending into your own space. Notice the rhythm of the breath. No need to change it unless you wish to. Just having awareness of it. And let it be. And be aware of yourself here in this present moment, meeting whatever arises, what sensations come. Breathing in with ease, breathing out with softness, noticing yourself extending into this space. Have awareness of your face and the top of your head. The tiny muscles around your eyes. Across your cheeks. Your mouth. Perhaps you have a slight smile. A smile that can spread ease through your mouth. Allow your awareness to spread throughout your mouth. The lips, the tongue, the teeth, the gums, the back of the throat, the inside of the cheeks. Spreading awareness through your face. Breathing in with ease. Breathing out with softness. Imagine extending out the breath around your body, extending into space. Noticing your neck, the shoulders, feeling ease and softness grow. Imagine as your breath comes into the body and spreads out beyond your fingertips, beyond your toes, extending into space. Breathing in with ease. Breathing out with softness. Reaching, extending into space. Letting your awareness move down the arms, the upper arms, elbows, lower arms, the hands, letting the arms rest effortlessly. Breathing in with ease. Breathing out with softness. Extending your space. And softening the hands and feeling that softness spread through each finger and each thumb. Perhaps you can imagine feeling the hands from the inside out. The space within them. Noticing what sensations arise there in this moment, in this presence. Breathing in with ease. And breathing out with softness. That breath extending into space, extending your space. Notice the chest. Perhaps you can find expansiveness here. Up under the collarbones. Each of the ribs. Sensing the chest from the inside out. Breathing in with ease. Breathing out with softness. Noticing the breath bringing expansion, space, extending your space. Sensing the heart within your chest, protected, cushioned, feeling that ease from within, kindness and love from the heart, as though a gentle smile from the heart. Breathing in with ease, breathing out with softness, the breath expanding the space, extending outwards. Move your awareness down into the belly. Notice what arises here. Expansion with the breath. Expanding with ease. And softening with relaxation. Perhaps a little smile from within. Breathing in with ease. Breathing out with softness. Expansion, space, extending out beyond the body. Feel a smile in the belly, spreading. The curve of the smile with gentle presence. The lower belly and pelvis filling with awareness. The same sense of relaxation and smile. Softness and ease. Space. Breathing in with ease. Breathing out with softness. Expansion. Space extending out beyond the body, beyond the room. Let your awareness move to the hips and upper legs. Feeling ease and relaxation there. The lower legs, the feet, from the inside out, sensing, noticing each toe, finding softness in each toe. Breathing in with ease, breathing out with softness, expansion, extending the space beyond the body, beyond the room, beyond the sky. Now shift your awareness to sense the whole body. The whole body. Feeling as a body. Energy and lightness. Softness and ease. The whole body in this moment. Breathing in with ease. Breathing out with softness. Feeling expansion, space, extending out beyond the body, beyond the room, beyond the sky, beyond the stars. Not changing anything, just being. Here in this space. There may be sounds nearby or distant. Sounds just being. A spacious, gentle presence with ease and softness. Breathing in with ease. Breathing out with softness. Expansion. Space. Extending out as though beyond the body, the room, the sky, the stars. Allow yourself to rest here for a couple of minutes. Your mind may wander. That's okay. It can come back to the sounds, the softness, breath. Breathing in with ease, breathing out with softness, noticing expansion, space, extending out. Let your awareness come back to your body again. The shoulders, the arms, the hands, the hips, the legs, the feet, the chest, the heart, the lungs, the belly, the pelvis, the head and neck. Feel the movement of the breath throughout the body. Breathing as though as a body. Coming to the end of this practice, taking any small movements you need, perhaps rolling the head a little, side to side, perhaps stretching. Staying where you are, or gently, slowly, making your way back to a seated position if you're not already there. And when you are ready, opening your eyes, Opening your eyes again. Noticing how you feel.